Yeah, sorry. Opening with a cough. Great. Wow, my throat is weirdly scratchy today. It's kind of annoying. Stream might be empty for a little bit. Oh well. Yo! Hello, Carter! It has been a while since I've last seen you in chat. How have you been? I've been good. I'm actually going to switch to live screen. Why is it not showing up? There we go. Just been playing, just been doing like a lot of art stuff and Minecraft. You can probably see that if you just go back through my Twitch. And you can rewatch the full VODs without crashes if you hop on my YouTube. It's always so weird how the copper golems just wander up here for some reason. I don't know why they do it, but they wander up into this little section. Thanks. It kind of just, like, started as this hut. I think, like, precisely here? Yeah, that hut was pretty much this little spot here. I moved it over, so that I could build this shrine around spawn. This is true spawn. Compass will always point at this block. Hold up, let me get to sleep real quick. There we go. So this is the little starter hut that is now obsolete. We got a couple of stations in here. I'm actually going to move the stone cutter there. We have the basic storage that I added as an afterthought. This is straight vanilla. I'm just using a couple optimizations. Like, this is my mod list. Pretty much everything in here is optimization. The only things that aren't are from the bottom: sound physics, simple voice chat, mod menu, dynamic lights, free cam, and Apple Skin. Those are the only mods I have. And so Apple Skin, if you hold up, let me real quick GUI. If you look at my hotbar down here, can you see how there's a little highlight thing? That's coming from Apple Skin. Oh, sorry, the subtitles. Let me turn those off. So Apple Skin just sort of shows me my saturation level, as well as how much hunger and saturation I will get. And yeah, the gold highlight is how much saturation I have. Hold on, let me shrink the UI back down. There we go. Free cam just lets me do this, and I can pass through walls. Oh, I forgot. The last non-optimization is Iris, which... Give it a second. Shaders. Sound physics remastered. Well, you can probably tell. Hear the walls clearly. Jump in here. Yep, there it is. Let me turn on closed captions again. You can hear that sounds get muffled, and they actually work properly. I think that was all of them. Simple voice chat I can't really show off because it's a multiplayer one. Anyway, down here is the storage system. It took me a while to get everything sorted because of just how many chests I have, but it's powered by copper golems, so that's neat. Oh, on-screen chat finally updated. Over here we have sort of the farming area. Oh, perfect. I can just feed this to a mushroom and not feed anyone else. So over here's farming area. This is going to be carrot, that's potato, and it's going to expand for 2 more fields to match the wheat. Down here is my mines. Let me go over here. Hell, I can just free cam it. Drop down all the way down here. I've basically... Oop, didn't mean to go through the ground. I've just mined 50 blocks along each of these little holes here. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything in those chests anymore. And with this mine, I'm gonna have an upper level, well, several upper levels, and just do the same thing, 50 blocks in every direction. And once I have a, once I'm happy with the number of levels, I'll just expand it. So, I don't know, like another 50 blocks along each tunnel. And then I'll have them all link up as a proper network to properly get every ore I can. Anyway, for today we are going to finish up the enchanting ship, and we're also going to build Mob Farm version 1. That's going to be difficult since we lack certain redstone components that are locked behind the nether, and we're not entering the nether for a good long while. Nether is way away. We are nowhere near the nether yet. But yeah, let's just get into this. First step. Yep. Don't want to open the sign. First step is actually collect some iron so that I can make more axes. So hey, I guess we get to go check out the bottom of my mines. Properly. Boing. Oh, there is a couple things down here, but oh well. You know what? Since I'm targeting iron, I actually want to go up a bit. And why not? Let's play this a little risky. I have... good enough armor. Where is it? Here it is. Hello, Doge. Art going good. Oh, right. Let's have birch logs. Okay, yeah, water. That's actually really safe. I don't have any torches. That's a cave spider. Cave spiders are utterly terrifying. Oh boy. I want you to go away. Oh crap, I just killed my water. It's just stone. And it's currently the only weapon I have, but this is an absolute amazing thing. We have a mega vein of iron. I am just gonna go ahead and collect a couple stacks of ore. And we are going to ignore the terrifying spider noises. I'm gonna be real, I haven't really used spears, but it's kind of the only weapon I have that isn't, the classic spam punch. Like, I could do that, but that's terrifying when in combat. Spear macing? I honestly don't know what that technique is. I'm gonna be real, I don't really follow much PvP, weapon. Like, I don't really do much PvP training, which is where all the crazy techniques are. I'm gonna just block that off. Try and climb out of here. My gosh, this feels... This reminds me of old Minecraft caves. Before the Caves and Cliffs update. Who else remembers the old caves? Those tiny crevices we used to have to go through. Spear into the air to mace opponents. And then spearing gives upwards momentum. So it can insta-kill full netherite. Is that what you mean? Also, that seems broken. Spear macing seems broken. How much iron is that? 42. It's banned? Why? Why would they ban specific techniques? Oh, wait, it's also high skill, isn't it? So most people can't really do it unless they have dedicated hours just practicing it, right? Oh. I see. Yeah, that is kind of broken. Also, there isn't really a counterplay, is there? Like, you can't place blocks fast enough, to give yourself a roof. And even then, it'd be really difficult to... Like, you have, what, half a second to react and build a roof to protect against spear macing? And they can still hit you, if they go beside the roof. Like, go around the roof and hit you from the side with the mace. Yeah, PvP is... It's kind of insane. And most PvP techniques don't really work, again, in PvE situations, simply because the mobs aren't that smart. Like, mob AI is not smart enough for PvP techniques to properly function against them. Like, they still function. It's just they are too effective, if that makes sense. Nope. Oh my gosh. Frick you. Oh, crash. Have we returned? Because we definitely crashed. Hello? We back! Excellent. They are just one block. They are right... Stay away from the poison spiders. That is a good way to die. Well, going near them is a good way to die. Sorry. Cool. We have a raw iron block. A block of raw iron. Is this... It is. This gravel patch just didn't delete the iron. Yep, and we haven't even cracked this vein completely. Like, we will not crack this vein completely for ages. Like, this vein has... Like, the mega veins are overpowered. I'm pretty sure there's both a... I'm pretty sure there's also a copper variant of the mega veins, but you already get so much copper just while mining that it doesn't particularly matter. Oh, that'd be amazing. Diamond Mega Vein would be awesome. But where would they spawn? Like, they'd have to be exceedingly rare. Like, even rarer than Iron Mega Veins. Like, the fact that we stumbled upon this Iron Mega Vein directly below spawn is honestly kind of a miracle. Like, they typically do not spawn this close. At all. Yeah. Well, the Iron Mega Vein still makes sense. Also, hi, Razza. How are you? I hope you are good. I mean, okay, Diamond Mega Veins would be kind of broken. And also, there's not much use for them. Like, diamonds are only really useful for equipment and pretty much nothing else. We have 2 stacks of iron. I'm going to pause there. I'm going to pause breaking this vein down there. I'm going to run along here, back home. Which is, yep, along here. Past this way. Here we go. Drop down here. Sleep in the bed. Alrighty, back up to the surface. Alright, anyway, what was I talking about? I forget. Yeah, I've completely forgotten what we were talking about. Yeah, Diamond and Iron Mega Veins. Yeah, PvP before that. Oh my gosh, look at how much deep slate I have. That is ridiculous. Okay. Before that, it was just kind of me rambling on not really anything in particular. Okay. Yep, no, I want that. There we go. Alright, we have a lot of iron now. Like, so much, it's actually kind of crazy. Yes, coal is in minerals. Logs and sticks. Torches! Let's go. Gravel, sand can go in. What do you got, mate? Saplings. Anyway, I also needed sticks for an axe. I lack the XP to want to enchant it. Getting all this iron is kind of just like preparation, I guess. Because we're going to need iron. Like, you always need iron. There's never a time in which you don't need iron. Hold on, I'm just checking my Discord. Done. Yeah, there's never a time you don't need iron. And particularly for us, iron is going to be... Pretty much all of our tools are going to be made of iron, so that we can reserve our diamond equipment. The armor is still going to stay on. Like, we're still keeping on the armor because, well, I don't want to die. But all my tools and stuff, they will be iron until we reach villages. And the thing is, I think the way I want the progression of this world to work puts villages before the Nether. So, we are not going into the Nether until we get villages. And if you remember, a couple streams back while I was exploring looking for sulfur caves, we encountered a village. Roughly 2,000 blocks away. So, not only do we need this iron, for tools and stuff, we need this iron for rails. Although, we do have a mine shaft down there, which we can, steal rails from. Yeah, I'm gonna lock it in villages before we go to the Nether. The Nether will be locked behind villages. Which makes building a mob farm kind of difficult. Like a general mob farm. I mean, I could boat the villages, but I kind of don't want to. Like, I want to make a world where we actually have to, you know, infrastructure. Like, I want to get, like, proper infrastructure in place for most of the things I'm gonna do. And boating the villages, while it's easier, no infrastructure. And also, the world itself is not very flat. So it's kind of like, may as well just go and find, make the infrastructure for villages, to transport villages, or myself, back and forth, instead of, you know, I didn't want to break that, I wanted to do that. There we go. Like, we built the infrastructure for villages, a rail line, because either I will use it to transport... Can these guys shut up? I will either use it to go back and forth between the villages, or I will bring the villages here using that railroad system. I hope that mostly made sense, despite how much was going on. You, give me those. Just one? Saplings are over here. That also means a few critical redstone components are going to be gated behind getting a villager hall and going... Because, like, quartz, that's nether. That's the nether. So we don't have observers or comparators. And we won't have either of them for a long time. Is there somewhere back here where there's single yep. What? Yep. May have placed one wrong all the way near the big... Yes, I did. I placed two wrong. Let's make sure this is precisely 2 blocks between them. Oh no! No! Well, oops. Wait, are all of those misaligned? No, because there's a couple 1 blocks. You know what? My island is well lit. One night does not cause phantoms to spawn, so... Stop switching to the shovel. I'm actually gonna put the shield on. Oh, that means TNT dupers are also gated behind villages. Because TNT dupers, they don't necessarily require observers, but it is really difficult to do them without observers. And I don't really know how to do them without observers. I guess we will figure that out. Hold up, I just need to ban a guy real quick. Ban. He has been perished. Oh, hey. I really need mods. Like, at some point, I need a mod. No, a scammer. Not a spammer. difference. Yeah, scammer. I mean, it's possible that it's a legit offer, but I highly doubt it. I mean, it's definitely an ad for something. I'm just not gonna take it. They wanted to give me AI viewers. Yeah, it's definitely a scam. But, like, the guy was offering AI viewers, just go to a site. Nuh-uh, not doing that. That's a bad idea. I mean, I can see how it works. Like, I see how it works and how it could be useful for tiny channels like me. I'm just not gonna do it. I am anti-AI. We do not need AI, other than, like, a few fringe cases that benefit everyone. Like, AI in medicine. Like, AI's trained to identify specific diseases. That's fine. Keep doing that. Keep developing that. That will save lives. It's based on the same principles. But yeah, Gen AI, absolutely not. That's just stupid. Yeah, it's basically not useful at all. Like, maybe some point in the future, it will do more than spit out garbage. But I don't think that point's coming until, I don't know, next century at the earliest. Oh no. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. What did they expect? What did they expect when they used AI for a physics exam? And there's a crash again. Are we back? Have we returned? We back! Okay. Yeah, Doge, AI viewers, yeah, they don't matter. Well, I mean, they don't matter for people who look at, who's on stream. They matter for Twitch, because bots, are easy to detect. AI viewers, not so much. AI viewers are far harder for them to detect. Nice. It's always fun to see people use the TTS. Let me pull that up. Just give it some thickness, you know? Like I fully cut off? Oh, yeah. My reaction was basically, what did they expect using AI to study? Especially Gen AI. Like, it gets so much wrong, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, it's genuinely surprising how wrong Gen AI can be. And the even weirder part is, the better they get, the more they become wrong. Yeah, AI definitely also doesn't help with you being smart. Like, it does not help make you smarter. Absolutely not. I'm just gonna drop those logs. Let me make a couple ladders. Want the ladders off to the side so we can have them here on the outside of the doors. Let me real quick make a chest to store some of the random useless crap in my inventory. These absolutely need to go on top of blocks. Yeah, that can be the end of the keel. Yes, I'm liking this. Those should be stairs and a slab on top of the block. Oh, I have slabs. There we go. Hold on, let me read Doja's comment. Had a chem assignment, did no study till last day. Have the feedback and the draft, and guess what they got? A B. Is that a B or a B? I'm gonna say a B. For their chem assignment, they got a B. This person didn't even know anything about the conservation of mass. Okay. Did they use AI for it? I'm just trying to figure it out. Sorry. I've been distracted building. They used AI and gave it that draft. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's terrible. Like, that's just... Why would you do that? Why... Like, in, like, high school and stuff, I can see why someone would use AI. It's because, you know, young and dumb. We were all young and dumb at one point. So it kind of makes sense when you're young and dumb. You don't realize that using AI, it's inhibiting your skills, like your ability to make skills. It inhibits your skills straight up. Like, you don't have as good skill when you use AI because you literally don't gain the skill. You don't learn how to do the thing. Honestly, Gen AI will only get as far as the data provided to it. And since the data is pulled from the internet, that means it's mostly dumbasses. Like, let's be real. Most people on the internet are kind of stupid. And it's mostly because of maybe they didn't have the best education. Doesn't matter, they're still kind of stupid. Oh, the people who use AI for that kind of stuff, it's kind of sad. I'm being so real. It's kind of sad. Like, just for the fact that we've fallen so far as a society that people are relying on AI for their social stuff. Yeah, like, and also the fact that people are even willing to turn to AI for social support, that is not good. That is genuinely terrible. Yeah, but still, it's the getting started thing. That's what I'm kind of more focusing on. The fact that people can even get started on relationships with AI, that is a massive failing of society. Like, straight up. People need social stuff. And if we're... And the fact that people are getting their social... Like, their social stuff from an AI, going to it, that's bad. That's not good. Like, at all. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're so connected, and yet, for some reason, so incredibly alone. It is very bad for everyone. Except the tech bros who, are trying to force AI down our throat. But we don't care about them. We don't care about the billionaires. Yeah, yeah, kinda. And it's just so stupid. But again, it's mostly a societal problem. The fact that people are turning to AI in order to feel, in order to get their social, in order to feel, in order to fulfill their social needs. Jeez, why was that so hard to get out for me? That did not want to leave my mouth at all. Also, I am struggling with building a crow nest. Let's sleep real quick. Slide in, boing. Oh, it's not night yet. Actually, while it's still not quite night, tools? No, it's in my inventory. Let's run over to the sheep pen. Oh, sorry. Run over to the sheep pen. Hi, sheep. I want all of your wool. Is that all of the wool? Looks like. Let's also pick up a couple eggs. How to dropship? You're gonna have to give me more context than that, Doge, sorry. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what dropshipping is. Oh. Isn't that just how any shop works? You buy in bulk, like grocery store. They buy in bulk so that they can reduce the price. Okay, ah. Okay, yeah, that seems kind of dumb. Oh. Ah! Okay, keep the water bucket handy. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, this'll work. Let me just drop down. Here we go. Eh. There we go. Oh. Oh. We only have 23 wool. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's pretty cool. Wait, should I have, like... Okay, let me fly up a bit. Should I have a triangle sail that goes like that? Or should I keep this type of sail? Which goes across? What would make sense for this kind of ship? So we're kind of having... we're kind of having two kinds of two conversations. uh... Okay, so what I'm thinking is I shift the mast backwards by one or two blocks, and then have the triangle type sail that's coming out towards the front. Maybe. I feel like this ship is too short to properly do anything with. Like, I reckon it needs to be this width out to here, and then go to this smaller width out to like here. I feel like this ship is too short. It's too stubby. Which, it'd be so annoying to rebuild it. I'd only really need to rebuild the front. I think I might do it. Like, I might take down the mast, sort of widen it out to here-ish. Like, bring this section forward to here. Bring this little section out to, like, there. Just sort of lengthen the whole ship. And then we can do some cool stuff with, like, the mast. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Like, actually, I think I'm gonna do that. But first, I'm gonna take down the masts so that we can build the full-length ship. Like, rebuild the front of the ship to make it longer, and then we can figure out the mast placement. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh. This is why we went and mined a bunch of iron. I didn't hit the ladder. I didn't make it to the ladder. No. Okay. 2 axes. Oh, I should leave that there. There we go. Right. Time to go back to removing this. The only sad part is the front of the ship is going to hit the shore. Well, I mean, we can expand the shore, I guess. Where did that wool go? Oh. That's going to change how the gangplank works. I don't care about that, because, to be honest, it's kind of sucky. I reckon I also need to do just a little bit of that. Bring it out to there. And this will still be the gap to get onto the ship. Oh, wait, we could move it into the longer, thin section. Do I need to break the whole front of the ship before rebuilding it just to make it look nice? Because I will. If I have to, I will. I just don't wanna. Ah. Man. Are we back? Have we returned? I'm gonna update the stream title real quick. Are we back? Hello? Oh. Are we back? Hello? Hello? Anybody? Jeez. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna remove the front of the ship. I still haven't finished removing the mast. Yikes. Hello. Pretty sure we've returned, but I haven't really checked. Excellent, we are back. We haven't really missed much other than night starting to fall and me choosing to remove the front of the ship before rebuilding it. Eh. There's a chance we might have to terraform this section away just so the boat fits. That'd be sucky. Hopefully we don't have to. Oh, it is close. That is so close. But hey! We'll have a longer ship. And I can probably make the front look nicer than it did before, so... Hey, hey, hey! Alright, I should kind of figure out what the shape looks like over here. Alright. It's absolutely gotta be flat for a little bit longer. Like, more flat-bottomed. Until here. This is where it gets tricky. because I basically just need to... Now that's too blunt. Do that. That sharpens it a bit. Right, I don't have wings. I'm too used to having wings in other Minecraft worlds, so I sometimes forget I don't have them. That feels almost too uniform. Maybe if I pull back here by 1, here by 2? Let's try that. So here by 1. And here by 2. Yep. And we also pull that forward a bit. Bring it back 1. This is just getting framework. Let's just get the framework in. Because I know for a fact I can improve this more by adding stairs and slabs. But for now, we're just going to get the framework. How much extra leg room, deck room does that give me? Not that much. Also, wow, the ship will fit, barely. It's gonna be difficult to pull out without tugboats. Bap. 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 Excellent. We have our little bridge. Up here. There we go. Okay, how far can I put... Ooh. Okay, that's the end. Ooh. That's actually a decent bit. That's a decent bit of extra leg room. Ooh. Yeah, this entire wall needs to be redone. Oh, and also inside the boat. I need to redo inside the boat as well. Which is just excellent. Like, amazing. I'm so enthused right now. Yay. Alrighty. Cool. You mean these ones? I just haven't put them in yet. To be honest, this is just kind of getting it into the shape, like, at the moment. Alright. Oh boy, time to mirror what's on the base. One block before. Yeah. Pretty sure that's right. That's one too far. Alright, let's quickly run back to bed, because we need the nap. We always sleep through the night. Hi, Copper Golem. Why were your eyes glowing so brightly? Still need to remove the mast. Oh yeah, ship feels much nicer with all this extra space. Like, ship much better being longer. Oh, come on! Are we back? Hello? Has we returned? Hello? What? Hello, are we back? I'm gonna try something. Just want to make sure, are we back? Like, good and proper back. Huh. Yeah, ship feels much better. Just like that few extra blocks of length works so well for it. I put my ladders in the chest. I'm pretty sure I only had one anyway. Um... Boop. Let's finish breaking down the mast. There we go. Um... The water is annoying me, so I should do something about it real quick. And that doesn't work. Of course not. I know what does work, though. Come on, let me place. 9 doors should be good enough. Especially because I can do this. Yes. Pick up the water. There we go. Yep, that's infinite. Source. Let's make... Yeah, 21 doors should be enough. It's more than enough, probably. Oi. Open. There we go. Right, then get all of that. And we can safely go. We should put stuff below deck. Ah. Oh, there it goes. I'm pretty sure I still have, oh, okay, I still have a axe. I don't have iron on me, I have an axe on me. Good. Either way, good. Let's just make sure nothing can spawn down here. Here works as well. Alright. Now, all I have to do is cover this entire thing. Which is going to take quite a few slabs. Probably not that many slabs. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I need to replace those materials, though. Oh. Nothing can spawn on the deck, thankfully. Because it's all slabs. Things can spawn on the railing, though. And they can spawn on the upper deck. Yeah, this ship definitely needs a sail. And I'm definitely feeling triangle sail. So let's go 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, if I take that as a measurement, that'd be a pretty big sail. You know what? Why not just start from the tip of the sail? So to kind of start up here. I'm gonna need so much wool for this. Let me sleep and collect wool. Eh. Cool, I'm pretty sure that doubled how much wool I have. Well, have to play with. Oh, there's more. Boom, wool. It's gonna sort of start here. Let me just put this here temporarily. Ah! Oh, come on. You know what? I will think about making it 3D later. For now, it's just going to be a flat plane. Maybe 2 more blocks? Now, it is genuinely going to be temporary. So mast will either be... Wait. Yeah, I reckon 2 more blocks for the sail itself. And then we'll have rope connections. Let me just bap. So the mast would be here? Yes. So it'll be there. And honestly, it doesn't really matter that it's only going to be 1 block wide, because if you see masts IRL, they are so thin. Like, they are so unbelievably thin. Anchor spinner? Do you mean the rudder? Oh, wait, you mean the thing that allows it to twist? That thing? Right, yeah, no? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Right, yeah, okay, Not doing that again, that's for sure. Um, okay. Here's good enough for it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's, this thing. Let me just sort of make a terrible version of it. This one. Honestly, that kind of works. Like, if I just get a different block... Like, even if I just use a log... Put a torch on it, because why not? And then... Down below deck, which... we can get to here... by having... these, because this is not a ship that takes prisoners. If it even is in such a situation at all. Which it probably won't, to be honest. But this can go here. We can make a nice, pretty little chain system that sort of goes around to where the anchor would be, which I guess would be about here. Like, anchor drops here. We actually have so much space to play with below deck. It's... Let's actually just double check and see how much space we have to play with down here, because it's a lot. It is actually a lot. Okay, yep, there's one end. We actually have a pretty decent amount of space to play with down here. I'm sure it'll be significantly less the moment we put in a stairway. Actually, we don't even need to put in stairs. We can just sort of cheat and have ladder. Yeah, I like that. I like the idea that we don't actually have stairs down here, because the shipbuilders wanted to maximize space efficiency. So it's just ladders down here, and on top of them, trapdoors. I just need one. What's up? Ooh! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. 6 might be enough. Hopefully it's enough. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wrong way. Then we go bap bap bap. Yep, that breaks them. Yes. This is good. Should I have 3 or just 2? kind of like the idea that they wouldn't bother with the last few rungs at the bottom, because the trapdoors already have basically big rungs on them, so they wouldn't bother putting proper ladder rungs on the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Also, we're just gonna sort of fill in the floor down here. There's gonna be nothing underneath on where the keel is. I genuinely don't think they would put anything down there. Like, maybe over here, they would make use of it, because there's just a bit of extra space, but above that? No, definitely not. Like, down here, they would make use of extra space. But beyond this point, there's not enough space to justify having a floor level that's lower. At least I don't think so. This was supposed to be about the big mast, but it's become about below deck. Honestly, I'm fine with that. We will continue working on below deck. Could I actually put the anchor, like, right there? I could. It'd work. The only issue I can see is chains. Chains is the solution. $16 chains. I can turn the rest back into ingots. Ooh, I can make a couple more chains. There we go. Right. So, drop down here. Say this goes here. We're just going to leave that there, but we are going to wait first before we just leave that there. I don't think copper chains would work for the aesthetic, unfortunately. But chains. We do need to come up with an anchor design. What can I make the anchor out of? Stone. Stone. Like proper stone. That'd be in refined level 1. Then we grab that. Wait, can we not make straight stone walls? Does it have to be stone brick? Oh well. I guess we have stone brick walls. But we can't have a core of stone. Actually, how big do I want this thing to be? Not that big. Come on, break. Okay, swim up. Wait, I have a crap ton of doors. What am I doing? Then, just for a tiny bit of detail, since we're not really going to be looking at this closely, since it's down here, we swim up. Yeah, you can't really tell that I'm using chains on the anchor itself to give it a little more detail. Like, you can see the detail, but you can't really tell it's chains. So, we now have an anchor, and we can pull it up using that thing. We have a below deck. Now, the enchanting ship, the primary purpose is the table up here. Should I move it down one? Nah, there isn't really enough space. Like, not quite. Yeah, there's not enough space down here. So we have the enchanting setup up there. But what else should be below here? I feel like it should be enchanting-related supplies. As well as, you know, ship supplies. So, like, down here is where all the food and stuff is stored. And maybe back here is where, like, the magic cargo is stored? Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's make those full blocks instead of slabs. You can always preserve slabs. Like, how far? Not far. Yeah, it kind of has to be up there. Like, there's just barely not enough space. Unless I pull it forward to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could have the enchanting set up to... Ooh. Ooh. I think I might do that. And have this as actually the, like, captain's quarters. Oh, right. Crew quarters. That's a thing. Crew quarters. Where would the crew quarters be? No, they'd have to be down here. So the crew quarters would be down here. They have to be. So the enchanting setup has to be up here. Like, there's just no other way to do it. Okay. Let me get some wool and make a few beds. I reckon this is a ship that would have a crew of 4, maybe 5, including the captain. Wait, I have bundles. Why aren't I using them? Definitely pull up a little bit of this. So I'm thinking... Definitely bunk beds. Oh, those would barely be in the way. Wait, I don't have to have bunk beds. There's enough room for me to do this sort of thing. I kind of want bunk beds, though. What if I instead do... this kind... Yes! I like... Okay, I'm gonna... real quick... lightning rod. Just to protect my mostly wooden builds. Um... Oh, no. Bing. And I'm gonna want a lightning rod over here somewhere. Dang it, I have fallen into the ocean. Wait, actually, this is kind of... It kind of works. All I need to do is just swim over here, la-di-da-di-da. Bang. I can't even see it. Oh well, my ship is protected. Eh. Dip, dip. There we go. Right, down here we have to set up bunk beds. This is where crew sleep. Excellent. I should use lanterns. Oh, wrong spot. I feel like the lantern would go more like there, just beside a bed. Yeah, I like this. Probably have a couple barrels. Let me actually build them now. Like, you'd have a couple barrels here. Probably one there. Let me get a few more barrels. You definitely have barrels over here. That'd be like the water supply of the ship. Then we also need chests to be where the food is kept. Yes, okay, they are slabs. I need more chests. They'd probably have a copper golem, wouldn't they? Just to keep everything nice and neat. They definitely have a copper golem. Let me just make one more regular chest. Bounce up here. Hi, buddies. I need to make a copper block, don't I? Great. Where are my shears? Oh, is this the first time I've picked up a carved pumpkin? Oh. Okay, slide down here. Pop a chest. I reckon it'd sit, like, over here. Hi, buddy. You're gonna be trapped down here. I'm sorry. I think. Did that chest oxidize already? Damn. I reckon beyond this, there wouldn't really be anything, because there's not really any room. In fact, I reckon this barrel can go. And you can access all the barrels. Very good. I think I should have left that as oxidized. Anyway, let me put the seeds up there. Well, below deck is looking kind of nice. Don't really want those barrels there. I reckon I do want a crafting table. Well, a couple crafting tables. Let me convert the rest of that wood. Okay. Let me just refresh my supply of crafting tables. Yeah, I reckon a couple crafting tables there is good. I want to say... Yeah, there'll also be... Those will be here just to, like, sort of support it. I reckon there would be something like that here. Also for support. Definitely also along here. Okay, remove that barrel. Yeah, there we go. That works. Let's also put a couple... these would be plain storage barrels rather than fluid storage. And I reckon there would be a copper golem down here. Hello, Raza. Not that much, to be honest. Yep, bed's over here. And this stuff over here. As well as some support stuff. I'm out of wood. So you've arrived back just in time to see me go collect a bunch of wood. I'm I'm just gonna... Okay. Alright, that should be enough for now. I'll come back later. Ship is looking good from the outside, just ignore that temporary block. Back down under here. Yeah, here we go. There we go. You know what, let's disable that, Faithful 32X. Let's see what this looks like with normal Minecraft textures. Oh my gosh, this already feels weird. No, I'm too used to the Faithful pack. Jeez. Hold up, let's give it a second to normalize. Cause jeez, this feels weird right now. Why does everything feel so much bigger? This is normal textures. Everything feels so much bigger. I think I might stick to the vanilla Minecraft textures for now. Just so that, because this is intended to be viewed with vanilla textures, technically. It's supposed to be. So I guess I should just stick with it. Yeah, everything looks so big now. That's gonna take a while to normalize. To renormalize. Jeez. Well, in any case, yeah, I reckon it looks good down here. With vanilla textures. I'm actually gonna chuck on vanilla tweaks. Because that's mostly the same as vanilla. It just does things like makes this smooth. Wow, everything looks so much rougher. I'm keeping it. Oh, hey, yeah, right. Villain tweaks. Oh, oh yeah, I have clearer water on this. Sorry, I should wait. Are we back? Have we returned? Hello? Are we back? Please tell me yes. Are we back? I'm gonna assume we are back. It's been long enough. Yeah, also, I forgot I had clearer water. We can have a look at the anchor. Oh, yeah, it looks like an anchor. Perfect. Yeah, it looks kind of funky with clearer water. Ooh, we should check shaders in the boat. Let me reduce the render distance a bit. So that we don't have crippling frame rate issues. Nice. Oh. Oh. That's so cool. Hi, Copper Golem. Do you have glowing eyes? Yes. Yes, you do. In here is going to look awesome when we have bookshelves. Oh yeah, I have smoother wool. Oh, hey. You know, I think I might end off today's stream there. We've made enormous progress on the ship. It actually looks like a pretty good ship right now. Just switch out to this. Run over here a bit. Pretty... sorry. So yeah, we have the ship. It's looking pretty good. We mostly just made the ship longer and worked on below deck, which I think has turned out pretty damn good so far. And I reckon I can still improve, like, this area a bit over here, because there's just so much empty space. We've started on the sail. It's here. We have the anchor hauler thing. We have an anchor. Oh, wow. Underwater is pretty with shaders. We have an anchor. So yeah, I'm gonna call that good progress on the ship. And because of that, yeah, I'm also gonna call it end of stream today. So I hope everyone had a good time. If you wanna rewatch the stream without the crashes, the VOD will be up on my YouTube as always. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, and then after that, unfortunately, we are going back to weekly streams rather than daily streams. Super sad, but I've got a bunch of things going on now. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye!